Capricorn, and welcome to your September 2018 general tarot reading. So, the story continues, Capricorn. This is a love reading again within my general readings. Probably most of you that watch every month know this story's been going on for quite a few months, okay? So just bear with me. What lies behind you is the Seven of Swords with the Knight of Cups. So the Seven of Swords is traditionally a card about deception, okay? So it's also a card about trying to choose, shall I stay or shall I go? It's very much an archway card, as you can tell within the image. There's definitely a theme about not trusting an unfolding process, okay? So by the time we get to the Ten of Swords, we've trusted the process and we've let go of the need to control, but you're still very stuck in this mental story, Capricorn, about going, staying, and you're keeping yourself very stuck, or someone around you is, okay? It's with the Knight of Cups. The Knight comes forward, making an offer. So there's maybe been some emotional offer that's came to you, or vice versa. But there's some sort of theme about how can this work, not trusting it. That sort of energy is around you. I have to say, Capricorn, it's the only challenging card that you've got, so I don't really think there's much to worry about in the month of September. The gift that's been given to you is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is about change. It's about that date with destiny, something that's opening up for you. And I can't help feeling it's to do with your emotional nature, because at a soul level, you've got the Ace of Cups, okay? So these are very much the same card, as you can tell. It's about destiny, universal themes and universal issues. We've got no control over them. They sort of find their way through destiny into our lives, basically. And I think it's safe to say that your theme is to do with relationships. If it's not romantic, then it's family, it's work colleagues, it's about how you relate as a person, okay? Now what you most want is the Strength card. That can represent a Leo, but it's a bit more than that. The Strength card is about overcoming personal limitations and personal difficulties. She's got her eye on her destiny, and what the Strength card needs is the strength and the ability to go after what you want at a deeper level, okay? Because the challenge of September is the Two of Cups, okay? So there's definitely an issue about relationships here, but my feeling is there's sort of, the Ace of Cups to me is my good karma card. I don't tend to talk about stuff like that because I don't really believe in it, but what I do believe in is things come, we meet destiny and we meet events in our life which are here to turn our lives around, okay? And it's definitely some issue to do with personal relationships. The Ace of Cups is also about loving unconditional, okay? Because when we love someone unconditionally, we only want their best for them. It's not about personal desire. It's about wanting that person to be happy, regardless of actually what's going on between you. And maybe that's what the Strength card is calling for. There might be a need to rise above some personal conflicts, Capricorn, okay? I'm not sure. I will try and clarify, but I already have with additional guidance cards. Now, in your relationship sector, you've got the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is about joy. These people fly because they've released what's holding them down. And what holds us down is always the same. Thoughts and situations that make us feel oppressed, that make us feel limited. And the Three of Cups is a card of great release, and you're releasing yourself into this sort of joy, okay? There's another meaning to the Three of Cups, is sometimes it can represent triangular situations, okay? It didn't come up reverse though. And when situations like that happen, they tend to show up in reverse because there's not much joy to be found in a triangular relationship, okay? So around money and work, you've got the Empress card. This is the most prosperous card in the whole deck, okay? So the Empress represents Mother Nature. So she's about prosperity, new projects. She holds the Venus sign. Hugely attractive energy, the Empress. So any sort of project started in the month of September will be hugely fruitful. And basically it's just a card about good fortune, okay? And look what happens right next to it, the Ace of Cups, okay? So both cards about birthing new projects, new relationships for some people, but basically they're about love. The Empress is about love, and so is the Ace of Cups, okay? So absolutely beautiful quality of energy around you. Your outcome is the Lover's card, which is either going to represent choice that has to be made, or the choice has already been made, but you're needing the strength to overcome challenges and any obstacles that are put in your path, okay? Now, I'm going to clarify some cards, but you start the month with the energy of feeling orphaned, okay? So this isn't far off the Seven of Swords. There's a feeling of being disconnected from someone or something. We all have this place within us that feels separated from love, from joy, and from life, okay? It's so going to change as the month of September evolves for you, because you move into the Peace card and then the Bless card. So peace is literally about feeling connected and feeling at one with your life, and that is exactly mirrored in the Ace of Cups and the Empress card. And there's definitely some turning of the wheel for you. As I said, your outcome is the Bless card. That's about divine union. It talks about sacred partnership, which isn't always about love, okay? Romantic love. This can be what's going on in a family situation. Something is being resolved on the emotional front. It could be work colleagues, it could be, but it's definitely to do with how you relate to the world around you. And there's some huge good fortune coming your way, especially around love and relationships. I want to clarify why the Two of Cups is your challenge card, okay? It came with the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is a transition card. Quite often it talks about leaving something behind in order to move forward, but you're right in the middle of a change process, so you can't quite see what's coming next. But actually, Capricorn, you can see what's coming next here. And the biggest problems we face is when we have to go into the unknown. Because when we go into the unknown, all the fears start to arise, all our insecurities and all those parts of us that don't feel loved. So that is when we go into this feeling of being orphaned, that life isn't going to work for us. I guarantee you, your life is going to work out this month. But maybe for some of you, you're in the middle of a change process, because that's what the Six of Swords means. But you are going from very stormy waters of the Five to a much more gentle transition. But look what you're transiting to. And really, your biggest issue this month is going to be coping with any fears or any insecurities that being in transition is going to, because it brings up quite a lot of issues for us if we're leaving one chapter of our life behind or something like that. It sort of puts us into quite a lot of fear. Yeah, Five of Discs, which is basically the same card. It's that feeling of being disconnected from spirit. But look what's going on at the level of your spirit. It doesn't get any better than having the Ace of Cups as the central issue for you. And your gift is the turning wheel of destiny. The biggest challenge is that transition energy you're in. I'll clarify the Blessed card, because the Blessed card, it talks about moving into a very, very sacred union. But that can be anything, remember. It can be a kind of sacred union with work colleagues, with family. Okay. The Queen of Wands has appeared with the Ace of Swords. Okay, so the Ace of Swords is about clarity, decision making. All the gifts represent clear vision. The Queen of Wands, not necessarily a fire person. I don't read the cards that way. It's about passion and life force. The only way to get our life force flowing is to remove whatever is blocking it, because the universe is always trying to take us towards happiness, but because of our fears and because of our limitations, we block this flow of energy. It looks like yours is really being released, though you might have to keep working at it. Be the Strength card, overcome the pull to get drawn into fear and a sense of limitation and keep walking forward. I'll clarify that Empress, but oh my gosh, the Empress is with the Emperor. So this is about, I mean, this is a married couple, the Empress and the Emperor. Some of you might be going into business with someone that you love. It's a card of union here. Some of you might be building a business, starting new projects that are very, very much based on creativity, but obviously that balance between action and creative flow and creative juices. What a reading, okay? I don't know what else to say apart from, apart from good luck. I don't think you're going to need it, by the way. Things are moving very beautifully. You can get me directly. My email's in the About section. Okay, much love. Bye.